Hey guys, Alex W. Leith here on Magnetic Repellent, bringing you another one. If you're coming in here, if you're clicking on this video now to watch it, please like, subscribe, share with your family and friends, your loved one, people you think may need this message today. Liking the video really helps me with the algorithms and gets the information out to more people. Today, we're going to talk about the narcissist versus the sociopath. Because narcissist is a word we hear a lot. People throw it around. Some don't know what it really means. They just throw it around because they've heard it. It's a catchphrase, a catchword now to throw around when you feel like you're being neglected or degraded in your relationship. You automatically say the person's a narcissist. But narcissist is defined as someone with a lot of self-love. Okay, they're only focused on themselves. They have a lot of self-love, only focused on themselves and their concerns and well-being and so forth. Sort of to the extreme. But it's more like self-loathing to the person that they're with. Because to the person that they're with, this is a long, tedious, hurtful, trying process. You know, what do I mean by that? That's because narcissists are very manipulative. They're cunning, they're conning, they're selfish, they're abusive. But with all these traits, they're also very loving. And the reason why they're very loving is because they have to get you to fall in love with them. Because if they don't get you to fall in love with them, you won't fall for the bullshit that's about to go down. You won't fall for the shit, for this trip they're about to take you on that's going to steal everything from you, including your soul. Okay? So a narcissist, they'll come into your life, date you, the nicest people on earth, but they have an agenda. So before you know it, they don't like your family. Like, wait, you don't like my brother? You don't like my sisters? Nah, they just, they cool people, but they blah, 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 blah. And before you know it, you're isolating yourself from your family to appease them. Because if you want them, you can't have your family. Then they don't like your friends. So you isolate yourself from your friends. Then your co-workers. You can't hang out with your co-workers because they don't like your co-workers. Okay? Then they may not even want you to work. Depending on what your agenda is, it'd be a big mistake to cut your income off, as some narcissists want you to do, but some may not want you to stop your income because it helps them in their endeavors for the plans they got for you later on. Okay? So now you're in the trenches of a narcissist. Now this happens very strategically over a period of time. 1 year turns to 3 years, 3 years turn to 5 years, 5 years turn to 10 years. And before you know it, you so entrenched. This person is so engrossed in your spirit that you can't get them out. And they've been taking your money, taking your time, moving in with you, using your resources, doing all of this stuff, but making you feel like they love you, but at the same time making you feel small, degraded. Your self-esteem is gone. Your self-worth is gone. You don't value yourself. Nothing. But you didn't see that early on because it's so slow and methodical that you don't see it. And before you know it, you'll wake up one day and go, I don't have anything. I gave this person everything and I have nothing now. And it'll just snap, it'll hit you. Okay? So that's what a narcissist does. That's how they operate, basically. Okay? The key thing is isolation. If they start to try to isolate you, start looking for these signs early on. I'm not saying leave in the midst of a crisis. If you're with somebody and you guys love each other, you're building something, and you hit a crisis and you're in the midst of something, you stick it together, you stick it out. But if you're seeing consistently bad behavior, trickery, conning, cunning, it's like Richard Pryor said once, who do you believe, me or your lying eyes? Okay? So believe your eyes, what you see, what you hear. Don't think you're being paranoid. Now let's talk about a sociopath for a minute. A sociopath has all the same traits that a narcissist has. Okay, they're very manipulative, they're cunning, they're conning, they have all these traits. They're also very patient. I left that word out. A narcissist and a sociopath, they're both very patient. Okay, but the difference with a sociopath is a sociopath will literally take your life, physically take you off the planet. And you have sociopaths who, I mean, I've known of situations where people have dated for a number of years, got engaged, got married, okay, built families, built homes together, businesses together, and the whole nine. Only end up one day no longer alive. Because this person, all the years they've been together, been getting $1 million insurance policies in their name, buying property in their name, opening bank accounts in their name, doing all these things in their name. And when this person is no longer of value, they will take their so-called loved one's life. That's the difference between a narcissist and a sociopath. A narcissist will just drain you for everything you got. You may wish you were dead, but you were finished with a narcissist. But a sociopath will literally take your life. And that's a big difference. Now you ask, so which one? Well, which one is better or worse? Well, I'm pretty sure most of us at the end of the day want to be alive. So you're probably better off with a narcissist, but you're really better off with neither one. Honestly, you know. So just be very careful out here. This life out here, you know, this is chess. This is not checkers. You have to play chess in life if you want to win. You got to know what to do with that bishop, that rook, those pawns, that knight, because you're the king or the queen that they're trying to capture, that they're trying to annihilate in the name of love. Because they're doing all this in the name of love. You think they love you. And here's the other thing about a narcissist. Getting back to a narcissist for a minute. A narcissist is so cunning that they'll do you dirty. You'll catch them doing you dirty. And they'll make you feel guilty about catching them doing you dirty. So you find yourself apologizing to them. I'm sorry you caught me for catching you doing me dirty. It'll never happen again. That's how cunning it is. That's how cunning they are. You know. Now, I know it's easier said than done just to get up and leave and do this, because that's what everybody says. Just leave them. If they're doing these things to you, leave. Look, when your heart, time, energy, mind, body, soul been invested with someone for a number of years, it's hard to just leave. I get it. That's why it's important early on, if you start seeing these signs, to get out. Start asking some questions. Start letting your family and friends know. Take some counsel from people you respect. And ask them, what does this look like to you? And if you respect them and their views, and they're being honest with you, and they have some insight, they'll tell you, this person's no good for you. Get out while you can. Shit is dangerous. Okay? So, in any event, Alex W. Leith here. Like, subscribe, as I said before, share. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about what I've said. And if you know somebody in this situation, talk to them. Or send them the video. All right. Peace out.